Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Patience. I decided to come at you guys with a little new one. So in this one, what I'm doing is getting prepped. I'm gonna prep Star Citizen for you guys. This is obviously gonna be a record, so I'm recording. There's obviously other options I can take for recording. There are obviously other options I can take for recording. But I'm going to use the method of OBS simply because it's trickier to get OBS to it's trickier to stream on OBS, guys. We recently had an update, and that's an update of Star Citizen. I think I updated it last night. And as I have a Space Engineers upload getting ready to drop down on you guys, I figured I might just get myself lined up with another Star Citizen video. And in the process, I get to chill out with you guys a little bit. I have not looked into much of the settings to kind of I think recording Star Citizen at 4K is pretty darn easy. The best method for that, if you ask me, is via the NVIDIA app. Otherwise, I think let's just get this laid out right. As we send in Star Citizen, we just get that screen. Let's just click on this mode. Yeah. Yeah, I think the NVIDIA app would be the best way to go for sure. Simply because the settings are already set for 4K perfectly. And everything is done in a fashion to where you ain't got to try to NVIDIA is kind enough to know what it is that we need, what it is we want, and how we can achieve that. And so they do all of that for us, which I think is obviously amazing. Maybe just a little bit. Which I think is amazing. So that's the good thing about the NVIDIA side of things. So I would always choose and opt to go for NVIDIA, my darn self, for 4K recording with a 3080, guys. The reason being is because if you ask me, sorry guys, I'm on the phone right now, and these guys think it's funny to keep chatting while I'm chatting on the mic. I've told them about the nuisances I have, and they find it funny to take advantage of that when and if they can their darn selves. Anywho, what was I saying? I personally, matter of fact, I personally think I abhor and I feel that we should forbid the use of 1080p gaming, especially when gaming, like high quality, content. Unfortunately, that is my standpoint. Sometimes when I'm chilling, I might be on the road, I might be in my room, or wherever the hell I might be, and I think, I'm going to take a little time, instead of watching a movie or instead of watching the news or weather, whatever, I'm going to kick back and I'm going to watch a few streams. What I have come to find is most people with relatively new graphics cards are streaming or uploading at 1080p, and I don't understand it. I have a 3080, which is a standard graphics card, and I'm streaming and uploading at 4K. There is no reason to stream at 1080p. Now, if I'm streaming at 4K, and I'm not getting the best video results, then you can kind of say to yourself, well, what the hell am I doing at 1080p? Because I get worse of video results. The screen gives off a lot of artifacts. There's a lot of mush and blur, kind of like what we're seeing here. And I can explain that to you. The way how I'm able to stream comfortably or upload comfortably at 4K is by setting my I don't know if I'll be able to do this. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go to I think it'll be window capture, and I'm gonna try to show this off for you guys. Window capture, I don't know if this is the way to do it. Let's just say click that. That's not doing it. Let's just transition. I don't know why it's doing that. Just bear with me a minute, guys. I'm going to try and resolve the issue here, because I think it would be quite important for me to show you this. I'm just going to get myself over to you guys real quick. What is it? It should be. I've got display capture. We've got game capture. It should be window capture. Yeah, I'm sure it is. It should be window capture. If I click that, it's telling me to capture the game. I don't want to capture the game. That might be the wrong one. Bear with me, guys. I'm gonna try and do something here. Browser. Display capture. Let's try that one. Sure, that's not the one. Oh, it is. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transition this over for you guys. So, what I do, guys, is I probably won't be able to do it because I've actually got this up. Oh, it's letting me do it. Okay, so I want to go to video. So this is how I'm streaming at 4K for you guys. What I do is I set this to 30. I set this to 4K. My out scale is set to this. Now I don't know if this is how it's but this is my output. So the canvas is 4K and the output is 720p. Let's just go with. So then, how am I going at 4K? So what I do is I come into here, and as you can see, I set this to 4K. That's for starters. Streaming settings. Oh, I didn't set these, but that's something I can do at some stage. And then obviously here I do it again. I set it to 4K. Okay. So because I've got that stuff set already, then what I do, guys, is because this is Star Citizen, I believe I might have the filter on this, and then I usually put the 4K stretch on, so I'm not streaming at the at low quality. So then what I do is I will turn this off, and then I will transition this over. So now what you guys are seeing, or at least what you believe you're seeing, is 4K, but in actual fact, you're seeing something a lot less than 4K. Now when this is done, if I'm not mistaken, YouTube is going to be somewhat fooled into thinking that my video is 4K. Now, take into consideration that I'm also streaming the game at 4K. Well, I'm not streaming in this instance. In this instance, I'm actually recording in 4K. The best way to do this, guys, would be, I don't know if you're going to see this, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and come my way back to you guys. Just bear with me a minute, guys. I mean, I can tell by looking at my screen that I'm not playing in 4K. It looks a bit too gray. but this was obviously for the benefit of you guys. It looks better than 1080p at least. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come here to Star Citizen. What am I doing again? Oh yeah, I want to turn this back on so you can see this. Now I'm going to click Alt Z. This brings up my NVIDIA app. Actually, give me a second, guys. I'll close this for a minute. I'm going to be a bit vain. Just so you know. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go for it again. I'm going to do that again. And I'm going to get my NVIDIA app. And this is how it would record. So if I press that button, this is my settings for NVIDIA when I'm going to record, you know, or do it like a video capture. So as you can see, 4K. I don't think I can go higher. I can go 8K, but 8K means 30 FPS. I don't like that. So I do 60 FPS at 4K. I don't do this one, and desktop capture we can do. This one I like to set. I think I set it a bit higher than that, but yeah, we can leave it anywhere there. But if you can go higher, you go higher. So that's how I do that, guys. Let's see. So if I come out of here now, you got audio, you got the shortcuts and all that stuff. Obviously, you can set your stuff. This is the best way to record because you're going to get 4K easy. That's how I upload my videos. I use NVIDIA app. It is perfect that way. But if you come, if you're trying to use, let's just check. Sorry, I don't think you guys got that. But just in case you didn't, I'll just quickly show you guys again. So you do, I click Alt Z, I'll come over to settings. I'll come to video capture, and this is where you can see my video settings. This is custom quality. This is resolution 4K, 60 FPS, bit rate, MPS. So we can turn that down per seconds. Anywhere, whatever. Okay. And so that's how I upload to you guys at 4K. I would use the NVIDIA app. Now, and the good thing about the NVIDIA app is everything is already set up for you. Now, when you use what's this called? OBS, you kind of have to figure everything out your darn self. So I tend to find that playing around with 60 FPS doesn't change jack. This is actually supposed to be a lot higher, but I guess that's cool. As you can see, I'm fiddling around with the canvas because this is mainly because I was doing Space Engine and things weren't playing out so great. Yeah, so then I come to output, I'll come to this, and then I'll bring it back, rescale output to 4K. Now that's practically what I'm doing. At the same time, guys, what I do is I go to my Star Citizen because obviously this is what this is what's active. This is the title that we're playing. If I turn off the screen capture, you can see that. I don't, but you can see that there, so that's cool. So you can see that Star Citizen is, so that I'll click Star Citizen and go to filters. And that's where I've got the 4K stretch, which is what I've titled it, which is, if you come into filters, we have, which one? Scaling aspect ratio. So I change it. This is actually a higher resolution than what it's supposed to be. It's actually supposed to be this one. I don't know if it's going to work now, but I'm going to click it anyway. And then I can now just close that. So now I can close this crap, and I can transition myself over. And that's how we do that. That's how we upload at 4K, guys. It's better than the 1080p. There's no reason to upload at 1080p. 1080p is long gone, guys. It's time to get with the program. The program is 2 to 4K if possible. If you can't, then it'll probably be best to let us know before you upload your video and all that stuff that what you are doing is 1080p streaming. That way we don't have to click into no videos. That way you find you have less problems, if you ask me. Most of the times I'm doing 4K recording at 60 FPS. So there's no excuse, guys. I don't find a reason for anyone to say I prefer streaming at 1080p. There's no reason to stream at 1080p. I don't want to see no more cats in trees, guys. I don't want to see no more rain clouds, like thunderstorms. It's time to do away with the 1080p gaming, I personally believe. Previous titles, I still prefer to see more modern day graphics cards on newer Prev-Gen titles. But Prev-Gen titles, you may be able to get away with that stuff. But that's just me personally, guys. I hate to have to be quite the knockoff effects in this regard. But it's something that has to be said, something that has to be stated, something that has to be forwarded, guys. It does make it tricky. If there is any way possible for you to stream at a higher quality than 1080p, I would opt for that option ASAP. Most 1080p GPUs can easily stream at 2K if I'm not mistaken. I have a Prev-Gen GPU GTX that can stream at 2K if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, that can upload at 2K, record and upload. It probably can even do 4K, but it probably wouldn't be a good quality vid. I'll get chops and all sorts, if I'm not mistaken, because I did a video testing with it and it wasn't all that great. I'm not sure if I still have that video, but as this is a record, you can see here there's none of this odd artifact in the colors, like a blur, a weird blur. I can see it my darn self, but it's not evident, it's not obvious.